Yo, what's up, guys? Jacques Slade here. About to do a double unboxing. We're gonna do it live today, which is something I don't get to do very often. I haven't done a live stream in a very long time, and I figured I have these two packages, and I figured it'd be a good idea to do a quick live unboxing to make sure it's working, everything's going the way it's supposed to be. So let's check here. We're going. I think we're going. Yeah, we're live. We're live here. So also, I want to talk to you guys in the chat. So if you're in the chat, make sure you talk to me. I'm looking in the chat right now. Nicholas Naro, what's up? Demas Torres, what's up? David Krebs, what up? I see you. I see you. I see you. Responded to everybody. Let everybody know that I'm here in the comments. So let's talk in the comments as well. So make sure you leave any thoughts or anything you about the shoes or whatever we're doing. Make sure you leave that in the comments as well. And so let's start with the unboxing. We're going to start with this one on top because I actually know what this one is. It's a pair that I really wanted, and we'll save the mystery package for a second. So this pair is something that I really wanted, and I didn't get a chance to buy them. I tried to buy them, but they had sold out already. And so somebody on Twitter actually hooked me up, a guy named Jason Donner. So if you guys know him, make sure you give him a follow or tell him I said thank you very much, although I've told him thank you already. So let's take a look inside here. And for those complaining, a lot of you guys complain about what I use to unbox. Yeah, sometimes I use scissors, sometimes I use a screwdriver, sometimes I use an X-Acto knife. I just use whatever is handy because most of the times I'm rushing to make sure I get these done for you guys. So let's take a look in here. And I don't have the top camera, so you guys can't see it there. So I'll show you this way. So take a look, and as you see, it is a Jordan box. Let's take this out. I'm gonna have you guys take a guess in the comments. Let's see if anybody in the comments can guess what this is. Let's see. Someone asked, is this the James Harden Volume 1 unboxing? No, that is not what this is. And David Krebs already guessed it. He said Jordan 31s. So yes, this is the Jordan 31 box. Obviously, you can tell from the box, and you see the red and everything. And here you go. It is you guys see that? Hopefully you guys can see that. It's the Jordan 31. Why not? So this is obviously the Nike sign there. This is Russell Westbrook's version of the Jordan 31. And the reason why this version of the shoe is so special, there's a couple things. Obviously, you have the elephant print here, and then you have like the OKC colorways with the orange and then the blue. But the really big thing about this shoe is the outsole slash midsole. So he got the Jordan 31 upper on top of the Jordan 30 midsole because he liked the way the 30 played more than he liked the way of the 31. And obviously the shoe is inspired by the Jordan 3s that he had, the OKC Jordan 3s that he had, which are super dope. I definitely wanted a pair myself, but I obviously didn't get a pair of those. So let me take both of these out. You guys can take a look. It's so weird doing this unboxing, like actually talking to you guys, because I'm used to doing this and actually like getting to cut and go, oh, here's the top camera. Look at from the top camera. So there's a camera there, a camera over there, and then there's a camera over there, the way I do my usual unboxings. So you see here on the bottoms of these, they have why not right there on the outsoles. I would love to give you guys a close up in here. And these have a very, very nice look. I like the pop of the blue. And something I did notice, I wonder if this is in my other Jordan 31s, but they have an actual, let me take this out here. They have an actual Nike swoosh on the inside of the shoe. I don't know if you guys can see that down in there. You guys see that down in there? There's a Nike swoosh down in there. Very cool. I don't think I realized that was there. So this is the Jordan 31. Why not? Again, big shout out to Jason Donner. I appreciate you. Thank you for hooking me up with these. Take a quick look here in the comments. People want me to follow them on Instagram. We'll do all that later. Shout out Ryan Beast Gamings. Big shout out to Ryan Beast Gamings. Big shout out to you. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Jordan 31. So let's take a look at the mystery package. Now this package showed up at my house actually on Wednesday, and I was supposed to unbox it yesterday, but I just got so busy. I don't know if you guys know, I've been shooting this TV show called The Cycle, and part of that, my time is just crazy. So let's take a look in here. It didn't say a sneaker brand on the company, which was a little weird. So I'm not exactly sure if this is sneakers. It could be. I don't know if you guys saw one of those old unboxings that I did where for the movie, the zombie movie, they sent me like they sent me a cooler with like posters and chairs and stuff like that inside of it. It was really cool. It's weird. It's cool but weird. So let's take a look in here. See what we have here. It came from a company called Cognate Entertainment. And, oh, all right. That's interesting. It's a black bag. But there's actually something inside the black bag. It's not just a black bag. So let's take a look here. Something wrapped in bubble wrap. What, a candle? A candle? I mean, it smells good. So they sent me a candle, which is weird. It's called Sand, in case somebody wants a candle, a black candle. But I guess the thing that really gives it away is the Way of Wade here. So this is obviously a pair of shoes from Dwayne Wade. I wonder why I can't set it entertainment company. That's so weird. So this is the Way of Wade. Comes in a dust bag. Very nice. And let's see what's inside. This is the, oh my gosh. This is the, what's this colorway, you guys? What's this colorway? Anybody know what colorway this is? Sand, black sand, anybody? No? I think it's black sand. Let's take them out. Anyway, let's take them out. I believe it's called the black sand colorway. So for those that don't know, the Way of Wade is made by a company named Li-Ning. Way of Wade, Wade was actually with Jordan before he joined Li-Ning, and he left Jordan to join Li-Ning. And these, from what I understand, I haven't had a chance to play in these yet, but I hear the Way of Wade is really good, and they're really solidly made shoes. You see they have like a knitted upper here, which feels very soft. It's very nice here. Very nice. And from what I understand, this is actually the very last colorway of the Way of Wade 5. So Dwayne Wade, oh, I didn't even realize that. Extra pair of laces. So Dwayne Wade obviously has his line, and this is the last colorway of the Way of Wade 5. So the next colorway, or the next shoe that you'll see from Dwayne Wade, will be a Way of Wade 6. That's if he comes back. And not that he's supposed to retire or anything. If there's any Chicago fans in there, I don't want to scare anybody to make them think that I have some inside information. I don't know if Dwayne Wade's retiring or stopping or anything like that. From what I understand, he'll be back next year. So I don't want to start any rumors or anything. But these are made really nice. This is actually a nice colorway for the summer. I'd probably put these laces in here instead of the black. I feel like the black is more like during the fall. I feel like this would probably work better in the fall, but the lighter laces are better for the summer. A lot of people play in these. A lot of people slept on the Way of Wade, I think. And a lot of people play in these, and they have really good things to say about these. If you haven't followed Nightwing, make sure you follow Nightwing2303. He does his reviews on every single sneaker, and he has good things to say about the Way of Wade 5. These also, so there's two kinds of bounce cushioning. Li-Ning has bounce cushioning, and as does Adidas. Adidas has it as well. That's what's in like the D-Lillard shoes. They have bounce as well. And they're very similar in their composition, but they feel a little different when you play in them. But I actually kind of like these. Actually, you know what? Way of Wade sent me another pair. So let me show you those because I didn't get a chance to unbox those. So let me bring those out for you guys so you guys can take a look at those as well. 1 second. I'll be right back. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. So this is, sorry, that was super loud. So this is, I can't believe they sent a candle. That is so random. Like, why do you send candles? I would have never expected a candle to come in a sneaker package. But to be fair, at All Star, I got a candle from Jordan Brand, and I also got a candle from Sneaker Politics while I was at an All-Star in New Orleans. But anyway, so let me show you these. So this is the white hot colorway of the Way of Wade, and as most of you guys know, if you watch my videos, you know that I love a gum outsole, and these have a gum outsole, and I love this box as well. Very, very well done. I always like when sneaker brands send me something with a very cool sneaker box, like that always wins me over. Just because like it's cool to have something to kind of store your sneakers in that isn't the usual sneaker box. And these came actually with the leather Custo, just in time for spring. It doesn't get more classic than this Team Way of Wade. So Li-Ning, D Wade, and these are very nice. I love a gum outsole, although this is kind of like a translucent gum outsole. So take a look at those. Very, very cool. So for all white, it's Memorial Day this weekend. So if you're into the all white thing, this is probably a pair you could put on the rock. And it looks like there's actually more in here. Again, a second set of laces. These almost look like the other laces. So if you wanted to match the outsole with your laces, you could do that. I'm not sure how I feel about that though. I think I would keep it white. What do you guys think? White or with the gum laces? I think I like it with the white laces. Anyway, so yeah, I just want to do a quick live unboxing for you guys. I don't get to do live videos very often. So what I want to do right now is going to hop into the comments. So if you have any questions for me at all, I'm going to hop into the comments and answer some of your questions. So let's start asking if that's a thing. Let's go. Let's see what we have here. Actually, I'll bring the shoes up so you guys can see. There's these. The Black Sand, Way of Wade, White Hot. And then there's these. The Jordan 30/31 Why Not colorway for Russell Westbrook. I really like these. I think I'm going to wear these next week on The Cycle. For those of you that may not know, I do a show with NBC called The Cycle. It's a news show, so I'm like a news anchor now kind of thing. And yeah, I'm going to wear these because I get to wear whatever sneakers that I want. Anyway, all right, so let's hop into the comments, see what you guys are asking down here. What is your favorite Nike Hyper Adapt color? And plus, do you wear yours? This is from Cotton Potato. I like the black colorway the best, and I have them somewhere around here. I'll go grab them really quick. So don't go anywhere. I think this is the black colorway cotton. Let's see. So I have two pair of the Hyper Adapts. I have the black pair and I have the gray pair. So yeah, here you go. Here's the black pair. So this is my favorite colorway of the Hyper Adapt. The black pair. I think they're charged. Haven't worn them in a while. There you go. Very cool. Like, this is one of the coolest shoes that I've ever had. Like, I've only worn them once because I don't want to mess them up, but I'm going to start wearing them more just because I just don't want to get them messed up, but at the same time, I really like wearing them. They're comfortable. They're not heavy. Some people don't like them. Some people don't like the way they look, and each has its own, but for me, I really like them. So yeah, thanks, Cotton Potato. Thanks for bringing these up. I haven't worn these a lot, or I haven't worn these more than once, so I don't really get to show them that much on like Instagram or anything like that. So I like to show them to you guys. So put these back. I'll be right back in just a second. All right. Let's see. Let's jump back in the comments. See what you guys are talking about. Let me see. Pure Boost or Ultra Boost. This is from Marvelous Avenger. So the Ultra Boost is probably the more popular decision, but I personally like the look of the Pure Boost more, especially that first colorway of the Pure Boost that was like that black and white. I actually wore those yesterday. Yeah, literally wore them yesterday. I like that one better just because it looks better to me. Although I don't like the little nubs on the back, but that's just me. Jeffrey Smith Isler said, send me the Black Sands. No, Jeffrey, that's not going to happen. All right, Andre Gomez, what is your favorite sneaker in your collection? That's a hard question because I'm a big fan of like the classic sneakers, obviously. So I like Chuck Taylor's as like one of my favorite sneakers of all time. The Jordan 11, one of my favorite sneakers of all time. Jordan 3, one of my favorite sneakers of all time. So that's really a hard question. if I had to pick one, it would probably be the shoe that I did for my grandfather. And I'm going to put a link to that down into the chat so you guys can check out that video if you want to see that. I did a shoe for my grandfather last year for Air Max Day. Nike let me make a shoe of my own, and it was the Air Max 90, and I made it for my grandfather based on some stuff when I was a kid. My grandfather used to take me to work with him in the morning when he would babysit me, and I made a shoe based on his truck. So I'm going to put a link to that in the comments so you guys can check that out as well. All right, let's see who else is in here. Who do you have winning the NBA Finals? Ooh, that's a tough one. So in my mind, guys, LeBron James is the best basketball player in the league, period. There's no one better than him. I don't care who you are, who you talk to. I rank him as one of the greatest players ever. And he has Kyrie on his team. He has Kevin Love on his team. But at the same time, Golden State obviously has Curry. They have Draymond, and they have KD. I'm really torn because I want KD to get a ring, but I also recognize how great LeBron is. So if I have to make a decision and I have to pick one, I'm going to go with Golden State winning the championship. So yeah, Golden State. That's the winner. Shout out to Just Do It. Just Do It. Let's see here. Let me see. Air or Boost. I don't really look at it that way. Air or Boost. I look at it as two different things. There's one way to wear a shoe and another way to wear a shoe. So it's just two different feels I want. For example, check this out. The Nike Vapor Max, which is one of the coolest shoes. The Vapor Max, which is one of the coolest shoes like I've seen in probably the last 5 to 10 years, is super comfortable to run in. It's less comfortable when you walk in it. It's not as comfortable when you walk in it, but when you run in it, it's really comfortable. Like the give and the cushioning is like it's perfect for running. I wouldn't run long distance in this, but it feels really great as opposed to the Boost. I feel like Boost is really squishy and soft, and I don't like running in Boost. But again, that's just a personal decision. That's just me. So some people like running in Boost. I personally don't. I just think it's too soft and squishy, but I like walking around and wearing Boost just to chill. So that's my perspective on that. Yeah. Just Do It is asking, did I ever buy fake Jordans? No, I've never bought a fake pair of Jordans. Partly just because for me, it's like if I couldn't afford it, I wouldn't wear it. Although when I was young, my mom bought me fake looking Jordans or bootleg Jordans. Actually, I have a pair. I did a video about this. I don't know where they are. They're in my room. So this is my sneaker room that I'm in right now, and I don't know where they are. But I bought a pair of shoes from Kmart, and they look like Jordans. And actually, I'll put a link to those in the comments as well. And they look just like Jordans. It's crazy. So I did a video about it, shopping for Air Jordans at Kmart, and I personally worn them a couple times actually, just because for me it's important just for kids to know not everyone can afford the best pair of shoes. But anyway, that's me. All right, let's see what's next. Next comment. I'm gonna answer like 3 more comments, and then we out here. Did you sell the Must Be the Honey? This is from the Finest vlog. No, I did not. I still have them. Where are they? Let me get those. I'll be right back. You guys don't go anywhere. They're still here. Oh. Here I come on my way back. I didn't know you guys are going to be asking for so many different pairs of shoes. So this is what he's talking about. Is I did a video about these. Back there was a service called Clout a few years ago that created these shoes for Honey Nut Cheerios, and I was one of the few people that got a pair. So this is the Must Be the Honey LeBron, and it has like Buzz and it has B on the other one, and they're super bright. They're super yellow. I've worn them one time, I think, or maybe I haven't worn them. It's just they're so like they're getting dirty from like the paper starting to rub off on them. Oh man, that's not good. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, this is the Must Be the Honey, but no, I never sold them. I decided I'm just going to keep them. and maybe wear them again one day where I go somewhere. I'll be at SneakerCon in Chicago, so maybe I'll wear them to SneakerCon Chicago because I know probably no one is gonna have this shoe on at SneakerCon Chicago, so I'll be the only one that has that on. All right, let's see here. What is? Oh, I already asked the favorite HyperAdapt. Where did you get your HyperAdapts? I got them at the Nike store at the Grove, at Nike the Grove, here in LA. Let's see here. Will you play NBA Live 18? Yes, I will play NBA Live 18. So if you're on the game, you can come catch this L because I don't mess around when it comes to NBA Live. So if you're about that life, just know I'm on Xbox Live. I don't have a PlayStation. I'm on Xbox Live. So if you're on Xbox Live, you can follow me. It's Cousteau, the same. My name's the same everywhere. So send me a friend request at Cousteau, and we can get it in. I have no shame. No shame. Let's see. Thoughts on the Off-White Jordan 1. So if you have seen the Off-White Jordan 1, it's a crazy, it almost looks like the shoe's unfinished. I like this shoe, but I don't like if you saw the pictures over on Hypebeast, I don't like the crazy where they have it all undone and it's tied up, but then like the flaps are out. Like, I don't like that. I like it just looking like a regular Jordan shoe with it tied up and everything. I think that way looks dope and it looks clean to me, but all the extra stuff with the flaps hanging out to show the 85 underneath or the property of Nike and all that stuff, I'm not a fan of that look with the shoe, but just as the shoe, I think it's super dope. I would love it. I would love it. So thanks for asking about that, Carlos, because I've been talking about that over on Twitter. And finally, let's see, one last question. This one is from Andre Gomez. Will you pick up a pair of ZO2s? Now, I've been hesitant to talk about this because it's been such a big topic and everybody's talking about it. For one, I love what the Ball family is doing. I think it's really dope that his dad believes in his kids and he believes in their brand so much. I think that's really important. Even for myself, like, I have to build my quote unquote brand for who I am and for what I'm doing as a sneaker personality here on YouTube and doing videos and stuff like that. So it's important for that to happen. As far as the shoe goes, I would love to unbox a pair and give you guys my firsthand thoughts on it, like what the leather is like on the shoe, whether like the midsole is soft or it's super hard, whether the rubber on there is really nice. So you guys can make an informed decision if you ever decide to buy a pair. Do I think it looks like the Kobe's a little bit? Yes, I do think it looks like the Kobe's a little bit. I'm not a big fan of the BBB logo. That's just not something that I personally have an affinity for. But, I mean, some people like it. Some people like the brand. I think the kids are super talented. They're incredible basketball players, which is dope and which is really what matters. And hopefully the shoes do well for them. Like, it's a big move for them to kind of just go outside of the normal route. Basically, like, thinking about that, that's really what D-Wade did when he went to Li-Ning with this to get his own shoe line. Like, there were people doing stuff with Li-Ning and people doing stuff with Anta, but Wade wanted his own brand. Like, that's why he left Jordan. He didn't want to be under Jordan. He wanted to create his own legacy, and that's what Lonzo Ball is doing with his family. He's creating his own legacy. So I'm not mad at him. If that really, I'm not bad. Will I pick up a pair for $500? That's the real question. That I'm not sure about. That I'm not sure I would spend $500. If they were the price of a regular sneaker, like $150, I would definitely pick up a pair, no question. But at $500, that's a bit of a hard pill to swallow for something that's unproven as far as sneaker goes. So that I'm a little wary about. But that's just me. Yeezy 350 or Yeezy 350 V2, definitely the Yeezy 350 V2. That's from Aiden Romanowski, I see you. Give us a tour of your sneaker room. My sneaker room is in horrible shape. There's stuff, chairs, boxes everywhere, so I'm not going to show you that. But one day, I'm definitely going to show you guys what my room looks like. Let's see here. KD10 or Curry 3.0. I haven't worn or tried the KD10 yet, but I like the way that it looks a lot. And the Curry 3.0, I actually have a pair of those right around here. So here we go. I actually just did an unboxing on these a couple days ago. The Curry 3.0. I love this colorway. I haven't played in these yet because I haven't played basketball in like 2 weeks, so I haven't had a chance to play in these yet. But if I had to choose between the 3.0 and the KD10, I think I'm going to pick the KD10. I just think it looks better overall. This looks more like a traditional basketball shoe, but I think the KD10 you can get away with wearing it in different places. So that's just my quick 2 cents on that one. And Cousteau favorite Yeezy of the V2s of the Adidas Yeezys. I would say it's the zebra colorway of the Nike Yeezys, which I think are, and stay with me here, I think the Nike Yeezys are way better than the Adidas Yeezys. I just like the look of the Nike Yeezys more, but I like the platinum colorway, which is the color I have, but I also want to get the black colorway, and I'll be doing an unboxing on those because I'm eventually going to get a pair. That's my goal when I hit 1,000,000 subscribers. If I ever hit 1,000,000 subscribers, is I'm going to buy myself the black Yeezys from Nike, and I'm also going to give away a pair to the audience. But that's if I ever hit 1,000,000 subscribers. So I have a long time to get there. I'm almost at 500. Got a little ways to go. All right, let's see here. Anybody else? Last comment. Very last comment. This is from Andre Gomez again. What is your favorite lifestyle shoe? My favorite lifestyle shoe would have to be the Jordan 3 because you can't, like, if you play an old retro Jordan, like, that's crazy just because the technology is advanced so much. So as a lifestyle, I wear the Jordan 3. That's my lifestyle shoe for as of right now. I actually, you know what? Let's keep asking. I'll ask a few more questions. I was gonna cut out, but I think I want to answer a few more questions for you guys. Let's see here. What's your favorite Skechers from Nicholas Nasheed? I don't have a favorite pair of Skechers. I don't own a pair of Skechers at all, but I wouldn't be opposed to it. Maybe I'll do an unboxing because they have that burst BURST technology, and maybe that's something where, and they also have a knit, so that might be, might be worth checking it out. Do I like Pure Boost? Yes, I said I like Pure Boost. How many shoes do you own? I probably own about between 100 and 200 pairs. I try to keep it below that. I give a bunch of shoes away just because I don't want to have, I don't have enough room for them. And I feel like it's greedy having that many pairs of shoes that I'm not going to get an eventual chance to wear. So I just give them away. If you live in the Santa Clarita area, check the Goodwill over on Lions, because that's where I usually take all of my shoes. I take them to the Goodwill on Lions when I go. Now, I don't do it every day. I do it every couple of months. I'll just go and I'll just dump, 15, 20, 30 pairs of shoes. Most of them are pretty much brand new and that I've never worn. So check your local Goodwill, because they don't keep them all there. Sometimes they ship them out to other places. So check your local Goodwill. Maybe you'll find a pair of sneakers from me. Do you have Derrick Roses? Yes, I actually just wore a pair last week. If you check my Instagram, my favorite D Rose. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, don't go anywhere. Goodness gracious. Darn it. Oh, sorry. I did not fall. This is my favorite D Rose shoe. These came out. What year was that? Let me see. This was 2011. They're a little dusty and they're a little beat up. Even a little torn up at the toe. But this was one of my favorite D Rose shoes. I think this was the two. I don't remember. 2 or the 1. D Rose. Yeah. So So I do have D Rose shoes right there. Josh, I do have D Rose shoes. Do you have Hardens? Yes, I have Hardens. When's your TV show and where can you see it? So the show it's actually not on TV. It's for NBC Digital. And so the show's on Facebook and you can see it at The Cycle Live on Facebook. Check that out. Favorite basketball shoe with Boost? Crazy Explosive. No, with no question. Easiest answer. Crazy Explosive, I think, is the best best Adidas basketball shoe out right now. No question about it. It's comfortable. The Prime Knit upper is great. So I'm talking about the Prime Knit version specifically. Like, I've played in the last couple of SneakerCon games, I've played with the Crazy Explosive on, and yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So also in Chicago, if you're in Chicago and you're going to go to SneakerCon Chicago, I'll be in the basketball game on Sunday. So make sure you come to SneakerCon Chicago. It's June 3rd and June 4th. So make sure you come check out the game. It's gonna be lit. I think that's what the kids say. I already answered the Cavs and Golden State question, you guys. When is SneakerCon Chicago? June 3rd and June 4th. Favorite retro Jordan 3 and the Jordan 11. All right, some quick fire question here. David Krebs, what happened to those Jordan 11s you had still in the box sealed from Nike? And did you restore them or sell them? No, they're still in the box in here somewhere in the sneaker room. I don't know where they are yet, but they're in here somewhere. But I haven't sold them or restored them yet. I'm probably just going to wear them. When is the game? The game is on Sunday. And last question from Andre Gomez. What is the most comfortable shoe you have ever worn? The most comfortable shoe I've ever worn is a pair of slides. The Solar Soft slides. I wear those. I have like 5 different pairs. I keep a pair by the door. There's a pair in my room, and there's a pair on the floor right behind the camera right now. They're just the most comfortable slides as far as shoes go. Those Ultra Boost or Yeezy. It's not really a question. They're the same thing. All right, guys. Would that be Air Mags or Hyper Adapt? Well, obviously the Air Mags, but you can wear the Hyper Adapts more than you can actually wear the Air Mags. You can't wear the Air Mags everywhere. Thanks for the question. Thanks for all the questions, you guys. Hope you enjoy. Someone's asking for a shout out. Shout out False Boys? Fails Boys. I think that's what that is. All right, guys. With that being said, I am out of here. Sorry. Someone asked about Allen Iverson shoes. Do you own Allen Iverson shoes? Yes. And I'll be right back. And then I'm going to cut off this live stream. So stay right there. Don't go anywhere. My favorite Allen Iverson shoe. So this is my favorite. I know I keep saying I'm an end, but then I keep talking. So I keep these. So I got these obviously from a resale. This is the question, and this is my favorite Allen Iverson shoe. There's no doubt about it. He has like 6 or 7, I think, shoes, but this is the one that I spend money on. Is this one, and then there's also the blue toes. The blue toe Iversons is just the sickest shoe from Reebok that I've ever seen. Without hands down, I love it. It's like Allen Iverson is an incredible. He's a legend, and this is the shoe that like really it's everything. It's just everything for me. This shoe right here, I love it. Can't beat that shoe when it comes to Reeboks. All right. Do you like the Jordan Fly 89? I do like it, but I think you should probably go up half a size. The pair that I have is an 11, and I feel like I should have an 11 and a half, but my foot size is between an 11 and 11 and a half. So I think it would probably say it'd be safe to go maybe half a size up, or at least try a half a size up, especially because at the toe it has like a bit of fuse at the toe, so there's not as much give right there for your toes to move around. So maybe try a half a size up if you haven't tried the Jordan Fly 89 yet, just to be safe. Unwerves, like, you tell me to give you a shout out for somebody's asking for a shout out for the birthday tomorrow, but I cannot even read your name. I don't know what it says. It's like UVUVWE. I don't even know what that is. Shout out to Batman. And I haven't worn a pair of Hyperducks in a while. How tall am I? I'm 5'11". All right, guys. I really got it. Okay, Andre, what sneaker releases are you most excited for? The Air Jordan 1 by Off-White. I'm excited about that one. There's a Burgundy Ultra Boost coming up that I'm really excited about. And if they ever release that blue Zebra Yeezy V2, then I'm all about that one. I'll literally give up all my Yeezys just for that. Well, I'll keep my black V1s, but I'll give up the rest of them just to get that blue and white V2. Those are so crazy. They're so dope. So dope. Vapor Max are Lunars. Basketball Lunars running around Vapor Max. What is my Instagram? My Instagram is @Cousteau. Follow me over there. I've also been vlogging at Cousteau. So if you guys have seen that, check out my Instagram story, because I do like a vlog there. Because when I was vlogging here, all of you guys were like, don't vlog here. We only want to see unboxings and we only want to see news. Don't do vlogs on this channel. So I'm actually doing it on my Instagram story, where I'm vlogging now, like a daily vlog of what I'm doing during the day. And then I also put them on my second channel. Most of you guys probably don't know I have a second channel, but it's really just for where I experiment with stuff. So if you want to check that out, it's Jacques Slade. It's just literally my name, Jacques Slade. That's my second channel. Let me see here. When do you start collect shoes? About 10 years ago. Shoes they made just for those runners. I want to try a pair out because I'm running a marathon this year. I'm going to run the New York Marathon, so I definitely want to try the new Nike shoes. And do you have Air Mags? No, I do not. And I don't want to end on a sad note. So I know I keep saying I was stopping, Carter. I'm sorry. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to answer one more question, and then I'm going to stop. So if anybody has a really good question, let me know what it is, and I'll be out of here. I want to get an Air Mag 2, Cotton. Trust me, I want to get one too. Read this comment and shout out Life of Zach. What up, Life of Zach? One last question, you guys, and then I'm out. I promise this time. I need a good question. Let me see. What's any Kobe? Oh gosh, they're going so fast now. Shout out Business Idol. Oh, Business Idol. That's a very good question. My business idol, and I'm going to answer one more sneaker question after that, but my business idol would probably be somebody like Ryan Seacrest. He's been able to do a bunch of different things and still do his radio show. So like for me, I want to be able to still do my sneaker stuff, but then be able to do other stuff. Like I want to act and be in another movie, be on another TV show, and do stuff like that. But still be able to do this sort of thing and do unboxing and stuff like that for you guys. So I would say like Ryan Seacrest, or maybe start making my own TV shows and stuff like that. I think that would be cool. Maybe like Tyler Perry or something like that. I don't know. So those are kind of like my business idols. All right, sneaker question. Do you prefer the Jordan 30, 30.5 or the 31? I haven't played in these, and I probably will not play in these just because I want to wear these as a lifestyle shoe. But I would say the Jordan 31 is my favorite basketball shoe out of those. All right, guys, with that being said, I'm out of here. Thank you for watching the live stream. As always, I appreciate you. Make sure you favorite, subscribe, and all of that good stuff, and share this video if you think it has some good information that you want to share with other sneaker guys. Again, Jordan 30.5. This is the Why Not colorway for Russell Westbrook. This is the White Hot Li-Ning Way of Wade 5. And then the Black Sand Way of Wade 5 as well. Again, this is the last colorway for Wade, for the Way of Wade 5. Looking forward to the Way of Wade 6. Dwayne Wade, let us know what you got. All right, guys, I'm out here. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you soon. Peace. Oh, got to go around there to cut off the thing. The live stream. Live stream is almost over. And I'll give you guys a quick preview of my sneaker room. So here you go. Looks like trash. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.